Took off her arms. Oh, her staff. Hey guys, welcome to episode 26 of Frieren. Yeah, so we just, last episode was pretty action-packed. We dealt with Frieren fighting the clone of Frieren. They animated that, spectacularly. They put all sorts of special... I don't want to say special effects, because this isn't live action. But you know what I'm saying? They animated it very well. Really cool colors that they played with, a lot of purples and reds, like that red section when it shows them walking towards each other. That was the coolest animation ever. I love how they animated that. But all the spells they were using were really fancy. You can tell that Frieren pulled out more than what the basic attacks. She's been training everybody on using basic magic. That's more than effective enough to take on mages. But in that battle, they were going all out because they're facing each other, essentially themselves, right? So, yeah, cool stuff there. But it was all just to build up to the, draw Frieren's clone's attention enough that Fern can blast her with a was it Voltrak? Blaster with a full power version of that, which seems, I believe, that worked. So yeah, so that was a great culmination of the fight. I really enjoyed it. I'm still curious though. There's got to be a Fern clone somewhere, so I'm wondering if the group outside, with Denkin and all them, are gonna have to take on Fern and the first class mage. What was her name? Ooh. Oh, I can't remember the first. Sense? Is it Sense? Yeah, I think Sense is or Sensei, however you want to pronounce it, is the first class mage. So they got that. Yeah, so I imagine there's still going to be some more action to come, coming out. But then again, they did take out Frieren, and then now they just have to take out the heart, the main monster, which is, it was named too. Ooh, I can't remember the name of the monster. Anyway, they can take that out and take out the clones. So maybe they'll finish the fight there. But hopefully we get to see some more, especially a Fern clone. I want to see a Fern clone fight some more. Yeah. Or a Denkin clone. Ooh, that would be sick. But anyway. Ooh, if there's two Denkins, punching each other. Fuck, that'd be so cool. That wouldn't happen. But anyway. Anyway, other than the fight itself, we also got a good flashback with Frieren and this other elf. I can't remember. I believe we know the name of this elf. It's just I can't remember it. I'm terrible with names, you guys. I'm awful. If you've been watching me long enough, you'll realize it takes a few episodes before I finally click in on names. But anyway, this elf, Flame's master, by extension, I guess, Frieren's master, in a sense. They had a good flashback of them walking together and talking about Flame's dream of spreading magic throughout humanity. And it seems like she's actually more worried because she knows that it's the end. Essentially, once that happens, that brings about the era of humans. Humans will then take over the world. It will become their era, kind of in a Lord of the Rings-esque fashion, with the Age of Elves ending and the Age of Man beginning. But anyway, good stuff, good lore stuff, coupled with really good action stuff. So awesome episode. But for now, we're gonna have to see what happens this episode as far as, is the fight over, or is there going to be more stuff in the way? So they seem to have taken out Frieren, which seems to be the biggest threat out of all. But there's still some very powerful threats to deal with, so we'll have to see how that goes. But other than that, I'll quit talking. Let's go ahead and get started with this episode. Okay, starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Yeah. And she beat the Demon King. Yep. So that leaves one option left for Frieren's end. So... Frieren's end. Beyond Journey's End. Haha. Wordplay. Oh, wait. We didn't see this last time. Did it survive? We didn't see this last time. I don't think. It's like the Eye of Sauron that she's summoning. What the hell? Or is it like a... Okay, not a black hole. Never mind. This monster has to be pretty powerful if it can literally just summon somebody just as strong as Frieren like that. Oh, so it has to take multiple attacks. Got it. So the first time it happened didn't work. So now her and him have to team... Richter have to team up. Got it. Take the fight to them before they could amass. Yeah, but what are you going to do about her clone? It's going to take like all of you versus that. What's Denkin's weakness gonna be? Is he gonna have to fight Fern? Is Denkin's clone gonna be Fern? That he has, or Denkin's clone gonna have to fight Fern? No wait, duh. Fern's in the fight with Frieren. I'm so damn dumb. I don't know why I'm saying that. Yeah, but they have to face Fern's clone, Denkin's clone, and the first class mage Sense's clone. Was it taken out? Yeah, because we still don't got Ubel and the one kid, and then they're the nerdy or glasses clone guy. Yeah, you got Fern's clone, Denkin's clone. Oh! Oh shit. They need like the whole party to go against that. Is Denkin gonna fight it? Oh, they pulled out. Yeah, that's so fucked that she came in purposely to give him that challenge. Yeah, I think they said Ubel killed a first-class mage before. Oh, does she understand sense? Oh! So she can imagine herself cutting hair. So,
やっぱりそれは脳には効かないか。まあ髪ってのは体の一部だからね。全身を視界に収めるのは無理だ。レイリサイド。やはり私の複製体の相手はユーベルか。
she expected it.
すでに分かっている。おそらく戦いにすらならない。あれはね、
Huh.
魔法使い選抜試験だ。
Right. So she has like almost a cheat ability. So if it looks like something that she can cut through, she'll cut through it.
切りすぎちゃった。不動の街灯をどうやって打ち破るんだ。ゼンゼさんって裁縫とかしたことある？いいや、それがどうした？いや、私も不器用だからそういうことはしたことないんだけど。姉貴がよく裁縫して
Huh, so we're getting like a good Ubel backstory here.
布を裁断するときってさ、ハサミをこう入れてシャーって切るんだよね。とてもいい音がするんだ。実際にあの街灯がいかなる攻撃魔法を通さないことは魔法使いなら一目見ればわかるからだ。それこそバカでもわかる。人が知性を持った生命体であるから、そのしが
Are you trying to say she's dumb? I mean, you said she's crazy.
これは切れないものだと知性では分かっていながら、感覚のままに不動の街灯を切り裂くイメージを構築した。もはや人として成立している精神状態とは思えない。これは才覚の領域だ。もう言っていいかな。
Yeah, so it seems like from like broad skill levels, she doesn't have like overwhelming power. It's just she has this one ability.
大変ですよ。
Plus, it seems like she can copy people a little bit or learn to understand them better.
私はあの時点でもう負けていたのかもしれない。ユーベルには勝てるイメージが湧かない。相性が悪すぎる。みんな頭を使いすぎ。
It's nice to see that just because you're first class mage, you can still get terrible matchups.
地獄だよ。考えたくもない。切ったらいいのに。
話は大体分かった。お前はフリーレンがシュピーゲルを倒す。
So these guys pulled through.
はい、そうです。この前仕留めたのはユーベル3級魔法使いですね。
意外な結果だ。そうか。結構相性があるんだろう。
魔法使いで
So he kind of saw that. There's something about him too I think's interesting. It seems like he's more of a mind guy rather than overwhelming strength.
いざ複製体。
現時点で確実に足止めしなければならない危険な複製
Fern and Denkin.
そのうちの一体、デンケンさんが
Yeah! Yeah!
あなた方はそちらをお願いします。もう一体のフェルンさんの複製体に関しては私に任せてください。本当に一人でなんとかなるの？
She's fought Fern before.
集中できます。あなた、結構強いわよ。私は多彩なので足止めだけは得意なんです。それに、高速魔法が通じることは本人の体をぜひ確かめましたから。よし。
So she might be a good counter for her.
ユーベル、これってさ、僕の見間違いじゃない。
だろうね。だってメガネ君動けない。
Wait, she already killed Ubel. Oh.
私の複製体が復活している
Oh, that's a problem. That's a problem.
これってもしかしてシュピーゲルとヤラを倒すまで続くのかな消耗戦だ楽しくなってきたね
まったくだもう引き際でしょ
That's a problem. Yikes. The fact that they can regenerate makes this damn near impossible. It's all on them now.
今のフェルンじゃ気がつけないやっぱりやるしかない魔力探知の隙だけじゃ殺しきれるほどのものにはならないねそうですねもっと大きな隙があれば勝てるのですが勝てるんだねなら隙を作ろうそんなことができるのですか私が隙を見せれば相手はもっと大きな隙を見せるではその場合の作戦は
I wonder what it would be then.
任せるよフェルンが勝てると思っているのなら勝てるなぜそう言い切れるのですかだって私はフェルンのことを舐めているからそれは良かったですなら十分勝機はありますね
So Frieren practically just admits, yeah, I underestimate you. Like, you've been better than what I think you are. Huh, interesting. I don't know if that's something you could, like, clearly admit right here, though, until she actually does something to you, you know what I mean? But I'm curious about what opening would cause her to... Took off her arms.
でも致命傷だとどめを
Oh, her staff.
攻撃された魔力を全く感じないこの攻撃を私は魔法として認識できていないすごいですフリーレン様これが魔法の高みなんですねでもらしくないです隙だらけです よくやったフェルンあれを見せるほど追い詰められたのは80年ぶりかな
80 years, which would be when she fought the Demon King. Ah, it makes me wonder how strong Himmel and that were back then.
せようか
Did Frieren just carry back then, too? Or were they ridiculous?
終わりましたかもう動けない
ピラピラ許してくれお前らいつも倒れてんの
There's the treasure.
こんな霊落の王の最新とか
ようだ
But they still have one more test.
最新部にたどり着いた全員第二次試験合格とする
それで一番の功労者はどこに行った
I'm surprised that that the two lovebirds we got one of them went down. Okay, so there was episode 26. Yeah, that fight was nowhere close to being over. Like, that Frieren fight went on even longer. She was stronger. Like, that opening that they thought they had wasn't enough. So, yeah, that was intense. Like, literally, it took, like, Frieren risking herself by creating an opening for Frieren to go after that, or the Frieren clone to go after that, which then Fern comes in with her attack going all out, which is just another thing to allow, like, to damage her severely, so then she'll open up an even greater weakness by going out, all out on Fern, which then leaves an opening for Frieren at the end. So, yeah, so that was a big brain strategy there, created by Frieren, but it worked, and luckily Fern isn't dead. Like, she survived it, but yeah, so that's impressive. Really, it makes me think more about Himmel and the other party. I hope that they were I hope they were just as broken as she was back then. That would be so cool, because Frieren is awesome for being powerful, but part of me really hopes that Himmel and Eisen and Hader and all that were, like, right there at that level, because they were in their prime back then. So I hope so. I hope that's the case. But she did say that the last time she used that was 80 years ago, which would be when she fought the Demon King with them. So that's awesome. It just makes me more curious about them and their party and what they achieved, because they were so, like, lackadaisical and chill about their journey. Like, it makes you wonder, like, when shit hit the fan, how hard did they go all out? So cool stuff. We got cool moment from Fern, multiple cool moments from Frieren. Interesting stuff about Ubel, which was interesting. Her backstory, that we got to see her killing. Well, we didn't get her full backstory, but we got the story of her taking on or killing that first class mage. She seems to, so, like, from a pure magical mage sense, she is weaker than Denkin and all them, quite considerably so. But it's actually, like, almost like a cheat ability she has. She has this one spell that, if she can imagine herself cutting through it, she'll cut it. And now, it's not as broken as saying, like, well, I can imagine myself cutting through anything. No, it's like physical objects. So if you're, like, imbuing magic in physical objects and she can see herself cutting that, she'll be able to cut it, which is interesting. So we got that. Plus, there's more about her, like, empathizing with people, understanding them, that she might be able to take some of their abilities. Maybe. I don't know. She definitely had that same ability that Werbel has. So, yeah. So we got all that. All of them had cool fights. That one lady who can sense, I don't think we got her name yet, or they might have just said it a couple times, but the one lady who could, like, sense magic really well, it looked like she survived the ambush from Fern, which is interesting. She did say she thinks she can stop, like, she is a good counter to Fern, so, but we didn't actually get to see her, like, in combat doing that, which maybe we'll get a little bit more of some of these characters that we didn't get a lot of focus on this arc. We might get them in the next challenge, I'm assuming. So, also interesting is, out of our two lovebirds, the one with the older brothers and all that, the one that had actually been in here before, she was taken out along with Richter, which leaves the other one alone. Like, she doesn't have her partner anymore, so I can't see her being able to make it past the next round alone. Yeah. And I thought Richter was, like, really good. Like, there's the girl that who can do, like, who's super fast, or does, like, the mountain teleportation magic. I'm surprised that she actually made it to the final round. She made it through before Richter, and I thought Richter is, like, more experienced and probably a better mage than her. So, interesting stuff. It makes me wonder, because they got one challenge left, I actually wonder how many of them are going to become first-class mages. Is only one of them or two of them going to make it, and everyone else falls out? I imagine a lot of them are. I hope Denkin here's who I want to make it. I want Denkin to make it. I want Fern to make it. I want Frieren to make it. I want those 3. I possibly want to see Ubel and Werbel make it too. Werbel is the guy who was the guy who was the leader of that army, right? Like the kind of edgy guy, but he's actually kind of a good guy. I think that's Werbel, right? So I hope it's them that end up becoming first-class mages. That would be awesome. But we'll have to see. But other than that, this was a awesome episode, action-packed. Yeah, I wonder how many more episodes we got. I think you guys said 28. So, man, we're getting close. Like, I wonder if they're going to, like, build up to the final challenge or if we're going to, like, hammer out the final challenge real quick. So, we'll have to see. But other than that, let's have a good one. And please like, subscribe, comment. I'd appreciate that. And we'll see you next time. Bye.